Yeah, good evening. I really appreciate the opportunity to express my thanks and support for everybody involved in this evening's event. Having been a boxer myself in the early days of my military career, I know how much it means to unit esprit and morale, and I'm delighted to see the New York Police Department's fighting finest here this evening and issue a very warm welcome to them. I'm also a graduate of the U.S. Army War College, so I've got a lot of colleagues in the United States Forces, and I'm absolutely delighted to see us fighting shoulder to shoulder against a very tyrannical insurgency in southern Afghanistan, which has brought our military and our police and our emergency service personnel even closer together than the norm. Now, just a few words about Soldier On, the Soldier On Fund. It's really a magnificent program. About a month ago, I had the pleasure to be the crew chief for a very unique entry into the 2,200-kilometer tarmac high-speed rally, a euphemism for go as fast as you can and don't collect any penalty points, which takes place in Newfoundland. There are only three in the world: Tasmania, Australia, and Newfoundland. Now, the team we had was pretty unique. We had two Canadian soldiers with one leg between the two of them, and three proper arms. Master Corporal Jody Mittich, who was one of your guests of honor last year, lost both of his legs below the knee in 2008 when he was a sniper and entered a compound where they were building IEDs and stepped on a mine. A year later, Corporal Andrew Nicely, the other member and the other driver in the team, he had his entire right leg blown off and his right arm injured when an artillery shell buried in a mud wall was exploded in close proximity to him. These two individuals, we put them through race school. Honda Acura provided the car and modified it for the competition. I just wanted them to finish the 40 special stages in 5 days and thereby win a plate, a target. Not only did they do that, but they set motorsport history because they won their classification too in the modern large displacement class and raised over $100,000 for Soldier On. And in fact, if you want to see this, you can watch CTV on the night of the 13th of November, a Saturday, on W5, where a documentary will track their entire competition. Now, the beneficiary of tonight's event is the Soldier On Fund, and that fund is used to encourage seriously injured soldiers to in fact get involved in sports or a sport, anything from horseshoes to free fall parachuting, but anything to get them back into a normal lifestyle, normal society as much as absolutely possible. And Jody and Andrew were great role models and are great role models for that program. Now, in conclusion, as a 70-year-old race car driver that's still pretty competitive, I was feeling pretty good about myself doing that at that age. And then I recalled Her Worship, who's with you tonight, I understand, Hazel McCallum. I mean, 12-time victory in a political campaign, 12-time mayor, 89 years of age, starting her 4-year term. I mean, there is no greater role model, no greater motivation than that. So I want to thank her very much for supporting this event. I want to thank very much the Canadian Emergency Services Boxing Association for hosting this event. And I want to thank you all for supporting the Soldier On Fund. There are a lot of soldiers that are going to benefit from your generosity. Thank you very much.